Martin Eden by Jack London. A young and strong Martin Eden arrives at the harbor in worn-out clothes. He has spent his life doing physical labor, yet a fire burns inside him, a desire for something greater. Martin meets the aristocratic Ruth Moss. He is mesmerized by her beauty and elegance. At that moment, he realizes his own ignorance and decides to educate himself. Martin Eden spends his nights reading. His eyes are bloodshot, but his hunger for knowledge never fails. He immerses himself in books, seeking a new world beyond his own. Covered in sweat and exhaustion, Martin works at the shipyard. His hands are rough and callous from labor, but his mind is elsewhere, lost in the words of the books he reads. Ruth's wealthy family looks at Martin with suspicion and disapproval. They see him as uneducated and beneath their status, unworthy of their world. As Martin reads and learns, he begins to break free from the role that society has assigned him. He no longer wishes to be the man the world expects him to be. In a small attic room, Martin types endlessly on his old typewriter. His desk is filled with rejection letters, but he refuses to give up. His dreams are too strong to be broken. Editors glance at Martin's manuscripts with indifference and toss them into the rejection pile. His work is dismissed before even being truly considered. Exhausted and starving, Martin struggles to stay conscious. His body is weak, but his mind is still racing with thoughts and words, desperate to be written. For the first time, one of Martin's stories is published in a magazine. It is a turning point in his life, though he does not yet realize how much it will change him. Martin Eden finally sees his first book displayed in a bookstore window. After years of hunger and struggle, this is a moment of victory. Yet, the emptiness inside him remains. Ruth feels a wave of regret as she reads a newspaper featuring Martin's name. When she left him, he was just a failed writer. Now, everything has changed. Although Martin is now accepted into high society, he does not feel like he belongs. Fame and fortune have brought him nothing that truly makes him happy. After all the effort, Martin no longer writes, nor does he want to. He feels detached from his own work, from the life he once dreamed of. He has achieved success but lost his soul. Martin feels that life has lost its meaning. Nothing excites him anymore. As he stares at the endless ocean, the emptiness inside him deepens. Martin holds what may be his last letter. His fingers tremble as he grips the paper, overwhelmed by deep loneliness and disappointment. At last, he realizes that everything life has given him is meaningless. Martin stands on the balcony of a luxurious hotel, looking down at the city. He no longer belongs to this world, despite his fame and wealth. Martin stands at the edge of a pier, gazing into the deep water. He has come this far, but he no longer wishes to go any further. Martin drifts into the open sea in a small boat, vanishing into the horizon. Nothing that life has offered him matters anymore. Instead of surrendering to the ocean, Martin Eden sails toward a new life. Perhaps the moment he thought everything was over is actually a new beginning.